Alright. Talk. What are you clicking on this video for? Huh? You clicking on it without supporting the official release? That's suspicious. And what about all you who watch these after you support the official release like you should? What do you get out of this? Watching some British guy watch a show he doesn't own? Well, anyway, this is RWBY Volume 9 Beyond, Junior Detectives. We're gonna go through it and see what's up. So the episode opens up with a narration from the Sung Wukong guy. Says it was storming the night a case file came in. Well, you know what's suspicious about that? He's in a desert. When does it storm? Aside from sandstorms, which I guess makes sense. And it's even established in a book that it does rain in vacuo from time to time. Just not very often. So I guess his story checks out. We learn his case file is that Team RWBY is missing. Now this is run-of-the-mill behaviour if you ask me. But what's suspicious is what he does immediately afterwards and the accompanying sound effect.
Team RWBY is missing. And John too, I guess.
What's with the poop noise for Jean, eh? The disrespect, I ain't having it. Jealous that unlike you guys, Jean has his own figurine? I guess there were the minifigures that Rooster Teeth did quite some time ago, in which Sun and Neptune were both a part of, so I guess I can let you off the hook with that. And we get the title of the episode when they say,
thankfully, no case is too difficult for the Junior Detectives!
Okay, couple things. One, those moustaches, they're fake. Can't even grow a real one, huh? Also, they don't even match their hair. That just looks silly. But on the other side, they have badges, so it's official, unlike me. Dang it. Also, this art style. I like it. They say they're gonna start interrogating suspects. Or witnesses. And we're treated with this image of Neptune sort of dressed like Ren. And we're supposed to pretend it's him. What'd you do with the real Ren? Eh, Neptune? They act out a conversation on how Ren's actually down for helping them out with this investigation.
I'm not sure what can be done, but I'm happy to cooperate and aid your investigation to the fullest extent that I am able to. But like always, pulling information is like pulling teeth.
Okay, but what if it's a baby tooth? Then it's easy. Especially if it's already wobbling and you try the string on a door technique. Or bite something hard like an apple. Checkmate. Next we're treated to this image of Neptune sort of trying to look like Crow over here. And I gotta admit, it's weird that facial hair design kinda looks good on him. Am I the only one who thinks that? Let me know. During which, Sun hits Neptune. Now I gotta ask, did he try assaulting Crow? Because let me tell ya, he'd whoop your ass, son. Or is this just a funny gag for the audience? It's probably a funny gag for the audience. And it's confirmed by this little speech bubble of Neptune wondering why he slapped him. Last but not least, we got this image of Neptune dressed up like Nora. And the thing I want to ask Neptune myself right now, mate, you have how many layers on in the desert? How are you not baking? It's weird. Although in Volume 7 and 8 it was established that aura can help maintain what's a good body temperature. Like, it keeps you warm in the snow, so maybe it does the opposite in heat. So, okay, I'll let you off the hook this time. But I'm watching you.
I told you to stop calling me a perp. Do you even know what perpetrator means? Of course I do. And for all we know, you are the purple traitor.
Purple traitor? Remind me to use that. Something I also appreciate about these is Kerry Shawcross doing a pretty good impression of those he's impersonating. So bravo for that. Next up, we see these two in front of a chalkboard, which, okay, they've got that over me. This room doesn't have one. I don't think I will, because spending money on chalk, I can't be asked for that. Also, a couple tiny details about this board I want to point out. One, why am I not surprised that Sun writes an S like that? Also, they played tic-tac-toe, and there was no winner.
We engaged in spirited debate, squeezing our genius brains of every last drop of detective juice. I'm so dry.
Stuff like, who is best girl? And who would win in a fight? That sort of thing. Probably. I don't know. It was never shown. I also want to point out, while all this is going on, we know that teams in RWBY consist of 4 members. The rest of Team Sun, where are they? Anytime you guys make an appearance, it's just you two. What, you don't like sharing the spotlight? That's suspicious. And what's more, in this book by E.C. Myers, which you should read, it's really good, they get themselves an honorary 5th team member. Where's he, huh? Now, of course, I know the real reason why. But just go with the bit, okay? They're getting nowhere, so they drown their sorrows in grape soda. Cool, people like grape soda. That would make a fantastic shirt. But during which they gets themselves an idea, and is to spy on the headmasters. Headmaster Theodore, who I've always been excited to see given his personality in the book, which you should read, and Oscar/Ozpin. And we're treated to this scene of these two trying to follow a small boy. Okay, that didn't sound right. These two follow Oscar/Ozpin. And something's not right about this boy. He doesn't have any trouble walking. Why does he use a cane, huh?
But something just didn't feel right. I kept taking lefts. Who would do such a thing?
You know, I agree with you, son. He shouldn't be taking lefts. He should be taking the right choice. I'm sorry. Then we get this scene, which actually got me quite excited. Because we got an official design for Theodore, which, I have to admit, not far off of how I imagined him in the book. Also, he's younger than I thought he would be. God damn. Also, he's a good-looking fella. Do you think some girls and guys in Remnant adore him? I like that one, I'm not apologizing. But also, Winter and Raven are there. I gotta ask Raven, when did you get to Vacuo, huh? When did you show up? Only way I'm gonna get an answer to that is #RWBY Volume 10. There's also a mysterious person there. We don't see their face, but the idea is thrown out that they're the Summer Maiden, which sounds quite likely. And she seems to be roughly the same height as Winter and Raven. So it's not Professor Rumple, we know she's short. But given what little we see of this person, we can confirm that my crack theory on it being Carly is wrong. Which honestly, I'm happy about. Because it means Carly don't have a target on her back, and there's much less chance of her dying in the rest of the series, which I don't want. I want Carly to survive, okay? But before they get any good info, Crow shows up, makes some chibi somehow. When did you get that power, eh? Eh? Now obviously it's just a cute animation. And it turns out this whole thing was being recapped to Crow. Which makes a few things make sense now. But Crow ain't got any time for that.
Now you're all caught up, and why do you look so angry? Oh no, please spare us!
And the episode ends on a nice somber note of Sun saying that he's not giving up on Team RWBY and hopes they ain't giving up either. And John, of course. And that's the end of the episode. You know what? It was pretty charming. I like the art style. It got some laughs out of me. Nice vocal work from Michael Jones and Kerry Shawcross. Neat to see some more of Vacuo. Fantastic to finally get a design on Theodore. Also, it's weird hearing Sun and Neptune actually name these characters and talk about the maidens. Because I'm so used to only hearing like the main cast and the headmasters talk about that. And Salem, of course, but... well, yeah. But let me know what you thought. Did you like this episode? Also, did you like this bit, or was it a bit too much? I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, all that generic, like, YouTuber stuff. You know the drill by this point. And considering this episode is centered around Sun, and his voice actor is married to Lindsay Jones, I'm gonna end this with the RWBY outro. Catch you next time.
This is Ruby Rose, and you've been watching Your Only Mate. Bye!